subscribe to the channel, and if you like this video, give me a thumbs up and leave your comments down below. Let us know where you're visiting from. Remember to hit that bell to activate the notification bell to be notified when I upload more simple and delicious video recipes like the recipe that I'll be sharing with you this morning. Today's recipe is inspired by my friend Mindy and her son Anthony and their favorite place to eat, Panero's. I'm always trying to figure out different ways to prepare my favorite soups. I have prepared for you the step-by-step of how to make tomato bisque. This recipe is very quick and easy to make. It's the perfect lunch or appetizer, and it's very convenient and very versatile. You can double the recipe and you can keep it in your pantry or your food storage for months or years. If you would like to see just how simple it is to make this delicious tomato bisque, join me in the kitchen and let's get started. For this recipe we need onion, celery, minced garlic, long grain rice, bay leaves, extra virgin olive oil, unsalted butter, red chili flakes, and this is optional, salt, pepper, paprika. We need broth. Chicken or vegetable is fine. I like to use the low sodium broth because I like to control the amount of sodium that I add to my food. And of course we're gonna need some tomatoes, and I'm gonna be using whole tomatoes. And the tomatoes that I like to use, especially when I make soups and sauces, is the San Marzano style tomatoes, and I prefer them whole. You could use chopped or pureed if you like. These are my favorite tomatoes. San Marzano tomatoes are perfect for these types of soups, and it's perfect for my homemade pizza and spaghetti sauce, as well as the majority of the homemade sauces that I prepare at home. And to finish the soup, we're gonna need unsalted butter, sugar, and baking soda. I like to start by crushing the tomatoes by hand lightly. It's just gonna help the tomatoes cook a little faster. You don't have to do that if you don't want, or you can use crushed tomatoes, that's fine too. And now that we have our tomatoes ready, let's get started. In the pot I have the extra virgin olive oil and the butter to melt at medium-low heat. When the butter is melted, we can add the onion, celery, garlic, the bay leaves. We cook at a medium-low heat for about 2 to 3 minutes until the vegetables are fragrant and translucent. After about 2 minutes, the vegetables are fragrant and translucent, and we can add the red chili flakes. And remember, this is optional. Add the paprika, salt, and pepper. And cook it for about a minute, and then we can add the tomatoes. And we're gonna continue cooking the tomatoes on medium-high heat for about 5 minutes until they begin to break down slightly. And look at that, it already looks delicious. It smells amazing already. I wish you could smell it. And after about 5 minutes, we can add the broth. Continue cooking the tomatoes for about 3 to 5 minutes until they come to a boil. Once they come to a boil, we can add the rice. And we're going to continue cooking on medium heat until the rice is tender, about 7 to 10 minutes. Tomato bisque typically calls for heavy cream. I like to use the rice in place of a heavy cream to reduce in the calories, but if you prefer, you can certainly use the heavy cream. That's not a problem at all. You'll see later on when we puree the soup that the heavy cream is really not necessary. We're going to continue cooking until the rice is tender, and I'll see you back in a few minutes. After about 7 or 8 minutes, the rice is tender. Now we can remove the bay leaves. And we're With an immersion blender, we're gonna puree the soup. If you don't have an immersion blender, you can use a blender or a food processor. Continue pureeing until it's nice and smooth. To finish, we add the sugar, baking soda, and the unsalted butter. The sugar, the baking soda, and the butter helps to neutralize the pH from the tomatoes, making them less acidic. That's why I like to add this at the end. And check it out, our soup is ready. It is creamy, silky, and smooth. Absolutely lovely. Let's try it. It's finally time for my favorite part, and it's time to taste this delicious tomato bisque. Yummy. My goodness. Absolutely delicious. It is silky, smooth, the perfect amount of seasoning, and that sugar, baking soda, and that butter help to balance the acidity level and the pH balance from the tomatoes. And it makes the tomato bisque absolutely outstanding. You really have to try it. Friends, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, leave your comments down below. Don't forget to activate that notification bell to be notified when I upload more simple, quick, and delicious video recipes like this one. And until next time, I'm Evita, cooking at the rhythm of my heart. Buen provecho y hasta la próxima. I have no doubt that my friend Mindy and her son Anthony are gonna love it. You really have to try it.